Yeah. We know it's 8:05. Good stuff. Good stuff. What's happening for show, family?
Do y'all love me?
It's time.
I already know that.
Give y'all a second to get on to it. This is For Show Radio. He is the Cardinal.
Strike a pose, bitch.
I am me, and it is a beautiful, beautiful thing to be here. What's going on, AT?
Got AT in the house.
Well, we got
Nick in the house.
We got Carissa. Oh,
we got Carissa
snap.
in the house.
Look at this, man. This is a celebration.
Listen, don't turn it. Keep that thing on me, man.
We got cursed.
You know, we're going to talk about...
Hold on, bro. See, you stepping all over. We got housekeeping.
Somebody needs to step on.
That's my housekeeping. All right, check this out,
with
y'all.
Some bro game.
Yo, now, the Cardinal and me, for the millionth time, they call this fool the Cardinal Dave. Why do they call you that?
Well, hey, I'm glad you asked. A lot of people have been wanting to know this. Mm-hmm. They call me Cardinal Dave because I am the leader of the Church of the Conspiracy. We believe that everything is fixed from sports to politics. Okay. And when I say strike a pose, bitch, that means I'm going to make you famous. Male or female, it don't matter. When you walk that aisle, like Ric Flair say, and the paparazzi takes your picture, and they say, strike a pose, you bitch.
Really?
And then they'll take your picture and put you in a blunt and roll you up and smoke you.
You straight lost in the 90s. Paparazzi.
What are you talking about?
Blunt.
Well, I mean, that's what people say.
Anyway, that's him.
I don't care what they call it. Just bring it here so I can smoke.
Let y'all know if it's your first time checking us live, this is the realest thing you're going to see on
They calling already, man.
You know, if that's not call, we got to give it a minute, y'all. We're going to introduce these topics.
Okay, hey, caller.
Bro, I was just hit decline.
Caller, give us about 2 minutes.
Right to you.
I mean, damn, we did tell people to call, didn't we?
We did. So that's my bad.
Just give us about 2 minutes.
What's up, Steph?
He ain't ready.
What's up?
I'm ready for you.
I'm trying to lay the groundwork. The subject of tonight is love. Love in the age of Trump. Love, lifting your vibrations. Love. For Show Radio
Something y'all don't know nothing about.
Stop it. For Show Radio fam, this is y'all show. What's going on, Mark? Oh, this is beautiful tonight.
Got
Kim,
Mark, Kim representing Houston. Kim, you going to the Super Bowl?
Check this out. Tonight, the show is, the number 404-429-3154. Write this down. 404-429-3154. 404.
Yeah, Jay, we got to do 805 tonight, man.
We about to get busy. Again, that topic is love, all right? Whatever y'all want to kick in on love, please do.
Okay, so whoever just called, you may now call back.
Check this out.
We ready for you now.
We're ready, but before we even do that, let's just lay some stuff down. When I'm gonna go on mine a little bit later. Cardinal, go and tell him what you love. Does love you? Blah blah blah.
Well, I mean, basically,
what love means to you,
the bottom line is what love means to me is acceptance.
Really?
That's what love is. It's acceptance. Accepting people for who they are and what they are. See, love is broken down in phases. You know, when you sit up and tell somebody, oh, I love you and all that shit, what the fuck does that mean? Really? Do you even know? See, I love to cuss. Yes, you may not love to cuss, but I love to cuss. It's liberating. It's freedom. So what does love do for you? It frees you.
Really? Love
okay?
Frees you?
So the question is, when you say love, do you really love, or do you just kind of like?
Let me ask y'all this.
It's just kind of,
Does love confine you? Does love make you scared? Does love make you insecure or jealous? And if it does, is that love?
That ain't no love. That's stupidity.
A lot of people say the opposite of love is hate. I say the opposite of love is fear, metaphysically.
Well, you know what? The reason
I'm gonna come to that later.
The reason why I said that it's in phases. Listen to what you just said.
Lakeisha just said, "What are the phases?" I'd like to hear this because I.
Oh, you want to know the phases?
What's the phase of love,
I mean, there's layers. There's many phases. You know, I don't have these phases written down, but let me tell you first of all something that what he just said, Lakeisha. Okay, love is not just being in love with somebody. Okay, love can be hate.
Can it?
Yeah, because you can love to hate somebody, which means that is intense hate. You see what I mean? But yes, it is. If I love to hate you, And I do.
Shelly.
If I love to hate, well, I'm trying to answer.
Opposite of love is indifference or lack, maybe.
But see, I don't think there is no opposite of love. Because love breaks into both spectrums of love and hate. You can love to love and you can hate to love.
Man, look, these callers is kicking it. Marcus said love is a verb. It's an action word. I feel that too, Mark.
And that's what, thank you. Because that's what makes it in both spectrums.
Let me just go.
It's an action word. You can have the action of love or the action of hate.
I'm going to kick it on this real quick. Pull up that.
But it's all love.
Pull up that definition of this is what I mean when I say love.
Yeah, they got some, he got some crazy ass fucking definition and he done looked up from some new goddamn word that he done found.
Forever. Y'all are familiar with agape love. Some of you are, some of you are.
What? I'm trying to find it. I got to get past these
okay. I just
pornographic pictures.
Anyway.
I love that too. Okay, now we got a call and now we're finna read some shit.
I get to it. For Show Radio, what's going on?
Strike a pose.
Hey, it's Kirstina.
Hey, all right.
Kirstina.
Warm it up, Kirst.
What it is?
What up, though?
The floor is yours.
So, I'm on my way home from work, so I can't really see what y'all talking about, but to my understanding, it's about love.
That's right. All about love. What is love? What the hell is that?
It's not an emotion.
I agree. I just said that, Kirstina. I just said that.
Let her expound. Expound, Kirstina. It's not an emotion. What is it?
It's something that you do out of your will. It's something that you choose to do. Nobody can make you do it.
That's right.
I think for women, the notion of being in a relationship and, being in love has been highly romanticized. So we totally take all of the intellectual components out of what being in love is.
Does love have an intellectual component?
Oh, absolutely. Like, some shit is, for me, if it don't make sense, I can't love it.
So then it is a choice then?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, so love is a choice.
Yeah, like some stuff, I totally.
Kirstina.
And then I think the emotion of,
ask her something.
Caring for someone and being attached to someone happens naturally in human beings. I mean, you got to be a sociopath to spend, a certain amount of time with a person and not create some type of connection. I think that's what we're created to do.
Let me ask you this.
I had a question.
Because my theory is like love kind of depends upon the relationship. Like for all the parents out there, the love for that child most of the time is unconditional. No matter what they do. Where love maybe relationship-wise could dissolve depending,
Is that what I play love? That
I ain't even got to that. We'll get to that later.
Hey, Kirstina, let me ask you something before we hang up. When somebody tells you, I love you, specifically a relationship, do you feel compelled to say I love you back because you love them? Or do you say it because that's what we're supposed to say?
Oh, I don't tell nobody I love them back if I don't actually love them.
You ain't never done that, Kirstina? You ain't never done that just to make them feel good?
No. I just be looking like, okay, that's really nice.
Kirstina, I think you love to lie. Because I know you ain't. We all done played that game. Well, I haven't. No, you but have. I mean, everybody else has.
Not that. You got to speak for yourself.
He's speaking for himself.
Kirstina, I have to speak for all of you because I am who I am.
Kirstina. I know
he hung up on you, by the way, Kirstina.
Whatever. Hey, Kim made a quote I definitely want to read. Antoine said, thin line between the two. To me, it's no difference.
That's right. I just said
passion.
that.
Troy says it's a verb. Don't get it, man. Let her know. Okay. Kim shared a very good quote.
Strike a pose, Kirstina.
Love nowadays is BS.
Yeah,
I think people use the word love. Yeah.
But I think that, you got to speak for yourself on that. I can't remember the last time I told somebody that I loved them and I didn't actually.
Hey, Kirstina, I gotta take this. Another call that's coming in. I don't want to miss it. We're going to come back to you. Call back.
For sure. All right. For Show Radio, what's up?
Strike a pose, Rochester, Michigan.
That's Steph, dude.
Hey, this is Stephanie, guys. Hello.
I ain't got these people's name programmed in here.
Steph is a regular caller. Dude.
Well, Steph is the shit, but and you're not.
Let me read this quote real quick, Steph. Let me read this quote real quick.
Hey, listen to this quote, Steph, before you say
Kim
something.
says, love nowadays is BS. I think people use the word love because it's a convenient word to use versus trying to explain.
Didn't I just say that?
And live the terms how they really feel.
Right.
So we casually say, oh, I'm in love. Oh, I love you, blah, blah, blah.
That's right, Kim, and I just said that. Kim, I might make you a member of the church.
Says convenience.
Keep working
Kim
out.
in the house. Keith says, hey, Kim. Go ahead, Steph.
Keith Calhoun. He loves steroids.
To me, love is an action word.
Uh-oh.
Action behind it. And I think that it's possible to have love for others as a human being if that's how what's in your heart. And that doesn't mean you love a person in a romantic sense, but I have love for my fellow man and fellow woman. It doesn't mean that I love everybody in that way, but I think love is an action word. Love is showing up. Love is, this year, 2016 to me, love showed its face a lot for me. So I hold that very close.
Well, in what way is love? In what way has it shown its face? Give us an example of love.
My mom passed away in 2016.
Oh wow!
And love is what got me through that. Not just loving people around me, but reminiscing of the love that she showed me through the years. That's what got me through the toughest year of my life. So I think that, and just reminiscing on those actions, the things that she did, being there for me, showing up for my brothers. Me and my brothers coming together. Love brought me and my brothers close together. Like, it's just, love is such a powerful word, such an action word.
It is.
And I think that, and I think to me, love carries you through those tough moments in life. It gets you through. Love is holding my hand when I can't stand up for myself sometimes.
That's right.
Yeah, love is deep to me. Like, it's just, and I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think people use it loosely. I think if it's in your heart to use it, I feel like be vulnerable, share it. Share the love that you have for others. And again, it doesn't have to be romantic love. It can just be love for human rights, period. So maybe I'm being a little naive.
No. You're right on point.
I love love.
I think the key to what you said was that it's an action word. It's the action. Thanks a lot, Steph. Sorry to cut you off, Steph. He did it. But thanks a lot. That was
that's what we're talking about.
When people call and share and personal, their personal loves and stuff, you got to give it up to them. That's real.
Hey, Steph is for real.
Because some of y'all don't love a goddamn thing.
Bro. Hold on. Stop it. Hey, Steph, thank you for sharing. That's hella for show radio, fam. What I want to say is,
let you get away with that this time.
There's a ton of, in my opinion, there's a lot of different forms of love. What I really want to talk about was kind of agape love, or the concept. Read it, man.
Man, this is something you.
The highest form of love is charity, the love of God for man. For God so loved the world, and a man for God. And it's not to be confused with filial love, brotherly love. Agape love is just kind of universal. Where some people just love humanity.
No, thank you, Steph.
It's a high vibration. Thank you so much, Steph, for real. It's love. Marcus, I know you right on that plane with me. It's that universal plane.
Wait a minute. What
Some
did you
people
just
need
call
to hear
this?
it. Agape love, man. Universal, unconditional.
Have any of y'all ever heard of agape love?
The world.
Guape?
Oh, Shelly, that is perfect.
I think you love to make up shit.
Dude, those who out there know, they know. Shelly, this is perfect. What would you tell your 20-year-old self about love? You answer that, I'll answer that.
What would you tell your 20? Well, I mean, you're still trying to love life. You're trying to love yourself. You're still trying to learn life.
What would you tell your 20-year-old self?
What would I tell my 20-year-old self? If, like right now, if I'm looking back at what I did when I was 20, what would I tell them? I want to make sure I understand the question.
That's the question.
You answer it first, because I don't understand what Shelly is saying.
I do. What would I tell my 20-year-old self?
You stumped me, Shelly.
That it's not selfish. It's not judgmental. It's bigger than me. Let life flow.
Oh, you talking to yourself that
if
was 20.
I'm talking to myself.
Yeah, because you was a selfish, bigoted motherfucker. I remember that.
Love does not mean you determine how someone should appreciate, accept, and love you. Love is about you having that high regard for yourself, your high regard to others. Love would have had me treat some people different than I did. And Zinga hit it right on point. There's agape love, eros love, Leah love. I hope I'm pronouncing it right.
Don't.
Come on. It's been around forever.
And Zinga, don't feed into that. Wait.
She don't.
Now, look. What I tell my 20-year-old.
That's the for God so loved the world.
Well, I want to tell my 20-year-old. What I would tell my 20-year-old self is that for a 20-year-old, you are on campus leading rallies and doing shit that a lot of 20-year-olds are too immature to do. I love me some me at 20. I was a bad motherfucker, and I'm better now.
3154.
So that's what I would tell myself. Read what Kim Ross just said. That shit was dope.
Kim got, I'm gonna come back to it. There's a couple other comments in here too.
We do like the what's them people on the corner?
She tell her 20-year-old self to look within first. Love yourself. Kim,
not the hookers, the people on the corner.
I'm loving what you're typing. I really want you to call because you can express this much better and get hear from you.
Come on,
call us, Kim.
What's the people's name?
404.
Oh, tell me their name so I can get this out.
429-31. What people?
Not the 5%ers, but the one that
Hebrew Israelites.
Yeah, the Hebrew Israel. That's why I think Credell's okay. So before you I'm say read, and then you go ahead and read it like the
404. 429-3154.
Okay, let's say what Kim said. Read.
Man, stop it. Kim said, I think black people specifically had confusion around the word love. In times of slavery, oftentimes back then, love was masked in hate, manipulation, control, and betrayal. Unfortunately, the word, we got to keep doing this because we're limited technically. Unfortunately, the word is still being masked by many of those same methods. Hey, you 100 on point on that. 100. But I'm even talking about past the little Hallmark.
Kim, you on a roll.
Valentine's Day, I love you.
But you can call Kim.
Relationships. Because a lot of times relationships are about who's using who. Hey, man, I don't mean that in a bad way.
You seen Kim? Kim about 45, 46, and I mean straight bodybuilders crushing fools.
I got you.
Kim, post a picture up there because Kim love her some Kim. Okay? I need you to get him in shape. He looks like shit.
404-429-3154. I mean, really? You ain't anything to
Shut
say?
up.
We're still wondering what you tell your 20.
They heard me, Deacon Wood. Don't start that stuff. You heard what he said.
For sure
he wasn't saying nothing. That's why
call in on that agape love experiences. I think Shelly's question should go to all of us. Shelly, what would you tell your 20-year-old self?
What would any of y'all tell your 20-year-old self?
Steph says, I now know there are multiple ways to express love. Where the others show their love doesn't necessarily mean it's the right one. Exactly.
You need some more callers, man.
No, I mean, if y'all don't, I'll kick it on him, man.
Do y'all? No, please call.
Becoming a parent has introduced me to
agape love and all that shit you making up.
Folks know that. They know that, but exposed me to a whole.
That's some shit Ewan and Zinga came up with. Ain't nobody else talking about it.
Man. Agape love around.
Come on, Shelly. Not no. You came up with the question.
Greg got a good one. You could be in love, but not be in love.
And that's what I meant, Greg, by you can love, and you can hate.
Maybe I would say they're not really in love to begin with. Maybe just think that.
Yeah, but what does in love mean? What does that mean? You said they're not in love.
I think that's just a.
That is so loose.
I think that's a
couple people have said
statement. That. I don't believe love like everybody else says. It's an action word. I don't think it's something you say.
It's something. It's something you do and something you express.
Feel it.
And there's a lot of times that we'll say, I love you. I love this. But it's to what degree you put the action forth to make that. Your reality of love.
And it's the strongest feeling in the universe. I mean, everybody feeling it's the strongest thing in the universe. Well, because we're all connected.
Well, it depends on what you love.
All for one. Let's say that came from Miss Greg. You quote Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, man.
Greg,
I don't know what that means. I don't know, but I agree.
I think that was at the end of To Zion. I think he's right. Come on.
404-429-3154.
That might have been off them tapes that we stole when we went in Tape World that time when we was at Well, never mind.
So you just dry snitching, huh? It's most definitely a force. Most definitely a force. So go ahead, man. You were saying something about people loving their BS. Coming in the door, he's talking about people loving their BS.
Listen, I'm saying that people love or claim to love things that they don't really transcend the definition that most of y'all have for love. Because a lot of people say, I love this, I love that. And you try to make love separate from hate. And it ain't separate.
How is that?
Because to me, there is no such thing as hate. It's all love, and it's what degree you love something. Because like I said, you might love to hate something.
Explain that. That makes
like,
no
for
sense.
example, I hate that shirt, and I hate it to the point where I love that. I don't even know what it means. I probably just love to hate it because you're wearing it. But it's my point that you can love to hate something. So why do we even have hate when love defines all of it?
Love is everything.
It's the action that you put into that feeling. Ooh, I'm on a roll. I love the Cardinal.
Kim, who is not calling, you want to hear your voice, Kim, says love is an emotion, a state of being, and a choice. There are levels of love. Some days you love sex, some days you don't. Is that more some days you want sex, some days you don't?
I love sex on most days.
Does the sex love you back?
Oh, yes.
I doubt it.
Oh, yes.
Shelley says love has nothing
you got to
do
make it love you
how
back.
someone makes you feel. Has to how meaningful another's well-being is for you. Got you. They got love. I agree. What up, though, Aaron? We talking about love, man. And we're not just talking about love between the man and the woman or whatever. We
ain't talking about no other kind of love.
We're talking about everything. Parent, child.
No, when you talk
God,
about that
humanity,
stuff.
the universe, life, everything. Love as a force.
Now, what is that other love?
Love is changing your life.
Yeah, what's that one in Singapore?
That's the romantic.
Eros
that's
love.
the romantic Cupid holiday card. Oh, I love you today, tomorrow I don't love.
Is that sex? That got something to do with sex?
Yeah, got it.
Well, let me look
Eros,
that up.
erotica, you know.
I want to get the definition of. Here's another one: sacrificial love. Now, this gonna take us on a. This gonna no, it's not. No, it's not. This is different.
Okay.
Sacrificial love. This is something I found on the.
Does your spouse see Jesus?
That's what I was about to say. Does your spouse see Jesus in you?
What?
Because to me, that is the ultimate love.
You sound stupid.
Oh, how is that stupid?
How's your spouse?
If your spouse sees you as a godlike person,
Jesus is not a godlike person.
I didn't say it was God. I said a godlike person.
How are you gonna be a godlike person? How you a person and God at the same time?
That's no. You can't be God. That's my point.
That's why
you can be a godlike person.
Yes, you can.
I'm saying, does your spouse, male or female?
God is within you.
Okay, God is within you.
So you are.
So, yeah, but does your spouse see that in you? Because if they do, then they willing to go the whole nine. You know how people always say, I love you unconditionally.
But what if I do on Monday and I don't on Tuesday?
Well, see, now there you go with that bass-backwards thinking and all this. No. Then you don't love that person. You can still not like some shit that they do. I'm talking about overall.
We keep going to this every week.
Well, that's because you keep doing stupid shit.
Left or right, but it's both.
Thank you, Steph. Steph, at least she understands. God damn it.
Steph placates you.
I'm saying in the person that you are seeing, the person that is your husband or your wife, do you see Jesus in that person?
See what I'm saying? See what he just.
And if you see this person as an elevated person, not elevated over you, because both y'all might have the Jesus in both of you. If the two of you see it in each other, then the sky's the fucking limit. The point that I'm trying to make is, if you see Jesus in that person, and it don't have to be Jesus, it could be Buddha, it could be Allah, it could be whatever you believe in.
About Buddha.
Now see, but you damn sure don't know. You know about Buddha bless.
Well, that was funny.
That's what you do. And it ain't weed either.
You don't.
You like that baby powder.
Anyway.
That cocaine.
Yeah.
You love that.
You're tiring.
That's why your beard got that little white stripe.
Like people really.
Shut up, man. You love Santa Claus.
Ridiculous. Yes.
Don't start talking. We get into that too.
Get it all out.
That's right.
Get it out.
No, but I'm
You're not saying anything.
No, actually, I don't. That could be agape love, according to his crazy definition. Aaron.
Don't put nothing.
He's
What's up, Lily?
He's asking, was that agape love? What I was just saying.
I got love for Kim.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Aaron. You know what I'm saying? He just.
Do you see what does he see God within himself? What are you asking, Kim? You asking me or what are you saying?
God is within
Aaron, I wish I had some right now.
God is within every single one of us.
No, Satan is in some of these motherfuckers.
You sound stupid again.
But then again, Satan is a god to some people.
What's up, Antoine? Please talk some sense to your boy.
Strike a pose, Deacon Wood. We have a deacon of the church.
Yes, sir. I mean, I'm hearing what everybody's saying. The love to me is just too widespread to even put a label on. There's so many different forms of love. You know,
it's true. Multi-level.
As the young lady said, you don't have to be in love with somebody to love somebody. So it's just too widespread.
That sounds like a
one
song.
person's take on it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Agreed, Kim.
Hey, man, I agree with you 1,000%. See, that's what I was saying. It's in layers.
Is that what he was saying?
That is what I was saying. But what you have been saying is foolishness. What if I don't love her the next day? Do you love her at all?
Because when you talk, I'm saying that love is not a feeling, bro.
You said it was a feeling about a half hour ago.
No, love is far from a feeling.
Well, you said it was.
Love is within.
One love, y'all.
Peace out, man. Hey, we love you, Antoine.
Much love.
Hey, one good thing about Antoine is he come in, say what he got to say, like a deacon of the church of the conspiracy should. Bam, hit you hard, and then bail out.
Antoine, give him some lessons on that.
Some of y'all be calling and just start babbling. Not you, Steph, because Steph is the shit.
Logic and sense. Please give him that. Because he has none of the three. None of the three. Hey, speaking of love.
You know, Snoop said, I don't love them hoes.
Segue a little bit. Speaking of love, right now, city of Atlanta is showing mad love for these Falcons.
Oh, shit.
Now,
the Falcons?
I'm Detroit Lions through to the end, but it feels real good to be in a city where the team is actually going to the Super Bowl. And although
you feel it too.
It don't really matter to me if they win or lose. I mean,
I'm pulling for them.
To see them win.
I'm pulling for them hard.
But I want to see them do it for the city.
Fuck Brady.
The team doesn't make me any difference. You know what I'm saying? Love is an action, but love is a vibration. Like when you start getting love in your heart, when you start doing things in your spirit differently, you start looking at stuff different. I look at this animal, like person by me, a whole lot different.
You're number one
in my heart.
You're number one.
Man. Oh, so when you just take that perspective, rise up. You ain't lying. Take that perspective, things happen. Kirsten, you about to log off? No, I want you to comment. I want you to roll because
she did call in.
Concise things to say.
She did call in. Give her credit.
So we got love. We got this spiritual love. Nobody really want to kick it on the spiritual side, on the metaphysical side.
I just did that. And you shut me down. I said, do you see Jesus or God or whatever God that you believe in?
Hey, conversation. Hey, what's up?
You know, anybody that fool with you probably see Satan.
Man.
Because I know that's what I see.
Yeah, thank you. What up, Shawty?
Blue-eyed devil.
Great, man. Looking great.
Grafted blue-eyed devil.
Really?
That's you.
That made what sense?
Yes, I'm telling you what you are.
I'm obviously blue-eyed, yeah.
You sure are.
Well, go ahead, man. You want to make the same?
No, all I'm saying is.
You're not saying nothing?
I'm saying that when you see God.
Really?
In the person.
Okay.
That you with.
What's up, Chef?
Okay, or that you look up to.
Okay.
You're going to give your all to that person, whether you're in a relationship, whether you are think about kids, little bitty kids when they love their teacher. They see God, they think that teacher is God.
Why are we talking about love? You only making it a relationship. What if I'm
not just talking about relationships. I'm just talking about the Falcons.
When I walk out here,
I don't love them hoes, but I do want them to win.
Georgia's beautiful, Michigan's beautiful. I go out and just observe nature. I see God in that. I see God's creation. That's love right there.
Well, I know you love animals.
When I see animals, I see God's creation.
I know you love animals.
Some people will say, if you really love animals.
Unfortunately, I've walked in and caught you.
They say, how can you kill, slaughter?
I caught you in your love for squirrels and gerbils.
Okay, man, go on with your bullshit. Go ahead.
Just stuff that I won't bring that stuff up.
Right, yeah. He doesn't bring that up. Yeah, go ahead.
But no, I mean, listen, I just talked about, do I believe that you can have love outside of relationships? Oh, duh. Obviously, if it's a action.
Oh, that's all you talking about.
You can, that's what the people want to talk about. But I'm a universal nigger. So I love that word. And you do too, by the way. Okay. But I mean, no, listen.
That's how you define yourself.
So the bottom line is
your definition.
Whatever you put your hard-earned feelings into,
things never change.
They sure don't.
They never change.
Looking at your ignorant ass.
Right, that's it.
You can love whatever you put your heart into.
Why are you just pointing?
It could be garbage because you may love to hate it. It could be Trump because y'all might love to hate him. Or it could be yourself because that's the key to all love.
Kim brought up a good point. She said,
I see God in myself.
MF saw love.
So that's why I love me some me. I love the Cardinals.
Love ain't good love. So I love the new
Cardinals
edition.
are bad motherfuckers.
I knew we were going to get the new edition.
Oh, please. Do we have to talk about that?
Edition.
I don't want to talk about that.
For sure, Radio. What's up?
Strike or pose. Is this Kirsten again?
Lily, I don't love him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he thought you was finna go, Kirsten. I told him that you wasn't going nowhere.
Talking about sports, so I started tuning.
You in this city? We talking about the Super Bowl.
Oh, come on! They're going to the Super Bowl. Can't you be happy for these sorry damn Falcons?
Right now.
If they win, are you gonna party? Are you going to a Super Bowl party?
You about to make money next week.
Oh, I don't believe that. You gonna rise up?
No.
Okay, so, what's happening?
What do you have to say, Kirsten?
So I was gonna kind of. So do you think that a person can be in romantic love with more than one person at a time?
Ooh, good question. That's good question.
Go ahead, you answer that answer.
Well, to a degree, you can, but it's not going to be the same for each person. I don't think you're going to love one person like you may love this person 80%, but the other person that you claim to love, you may only love them 20% of the time. But here's the problem. The person on the receiving end of that is not going to love that love. The one that you would give the 80% to. So you're going to have to make a decision.
You can't love two people like
yes, you can.
At the same time?
Kirsten, yes.
Not 50-50?
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. That's bullshit.
Romantically.
Bullshit. Not 50-50.
Yes, you can.
You can be in love with two people romantically, but not on the same level.
Yes, you can.
Okay? Because first of all, there's always going to be something in you that's going to be like, I don't want this other person to know that I am actually romantically involved. So at some point, there's going to be a drop-off.
Kirsten,
well, what if everybody is good with it?
Here's the thing.
Well,
Kirsten.
now you're talking about a threesome.
Hold on a second.
And I love that.
Right here shows. This shows his level.
That's what you just described.
This shows his level of evolution.
Kirsten, the only way
this man can see
love, or something?
The only way this man can see love is selfishly how it's going to benefit him. You ask the question, can you be in love with two people at the same time? Yes, you can.
But wait a minute.
Can I answer that? You just talked 5 minutes.
Oh, go ahead.
So what he's saying
Jagalone.
just speaks to his level of detachment. He's never really fully given himself to anyone.
That's a damn lie.
So just his concept of love.
Don't listen to him, Kirsten.
Can I finish?
He's drunk.
His concept of love is, what can I get out the other person? How can they?
That's not what I was saying.
His concept of love is not how.
That's not what I was saying.
Can we elevate? Marcus brought up a great point to tie into what you're saying, Kirsten. He said that picture behind us is an example of love. We all in this boat together, so can we row together? Absolutely. Bro.
Okay, but if you go back to what Kirsten just said,
Lily said you can
Kirsten, nobody's going to go for that.
You can.
What do
Kirsten.
you mean nobody's going to go for that?
Kirsten, you going to sit up and let me ask you something, Kirsten. You're going to find a dude that's going to let you love another dude the same way you love him and be on board with that?
If he's really in love. Kim says if she had to murder one of them to save her own life.
Okay, wait a minute. People do it all the time. It's called dysfunctional love. Again, love has many layers. That's dysfunctional love.
Because, no, that's bullshit. Because, let me tell you why it's bullshit. Because if you can have 4 and 5 children and love them equally, how come you can't have multiple romantic love interests and love them equally?
I'm going to answer that for you by asking you a question. How many people do you know that are carrying on the type of relationship that you just said in America?
Shit, a whole bunch of motherfuckers.
Oh, come, you mean where everybody on both sides?
They be hiding.
That's my. There she goes.
Oh, yeah.
That's my point.
Hold up.
Kirsten, that's what I just said.
Patrick, you must weigh in.
No, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, is the capacity there to do it?
Yes.
Now, whether you think it's wrong, that's something completely different.
Then is it love?
Yes.
Then is it love? If you think it's wrong, Then how is that love? Well, I'll put it to you like this. Everything is love, but it could be dysfunctional love.
I'm not saying it's wrong.
Okay.
I'm not saying that it's wrong.
Right.
I think in this society, we put love in a box.
Exactly.
Where romantically, you can only love one person at a time, and if you do, then you're wrong. It's like, well,
That's
shit.
bull.
If that's the case, then I have to compartmentalize the love that I have for multiple friends,
Kirsten,
Steph hit it. Love ain't always
Kirsten,
right.
we gotta go to another
We gotta
call,
go.
but I got one word to describe you,
Kirsten.
gangster. You just,
that's real.
she got 3 or 4 dudes all over
Check
the
it out.
Georgia and
She hit it
a
right
couple of
on
Michigan.
point.
And
Your concept
you,
of love, dude, is
I think
small.
Kirsten getting money from all of them
No,
too.
love is different.
I ain't mad
love-
at her. Work them, Kirsten.
Okay,
If they
just
too
talk.
dumb to know, then break
Nothing
them.
to do with it. And Patrick, I definitely want you to weigh in. Your last name is a
First of all, you would not buy
which
into what she just
means
said.
love. Number one, I know her. Number two, I do totally agree.
Okay, then go out and get somebody else
That
that you
doesn't have
love.
nothing to do with
That's
it.
what she just said.
Let me
though.
ask you a question.
Yes.
Do you have children?
Not biologically.
Have you been married?
No.
Have you been in a relationship with anyone 5+ years?
Close, but no. Not more than
No.
5.
My point is, you are not in, and I'm not saying you because of this stuff. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you.
Here comes the
can't-
insult.
you
Y'all know I
can't-
never insult
You
him.
cannot be in the position to say what's gonna work for someone else just because it's outside.
No.
what you gonna do.
I didn't. What? Okay.
Hey, no, hold on. Aaron brought up a great point. Muslim culture, Mormon, because this is.
Well, we're not talking about that.
Yes, we are. You're not. She didn't say as an American. You keep saying that.
Well, that's
you
what
keep
I
taking
said.
everything into your narrow view.
Okay,
of
listen.
the world.
If you're raised that way, if you're in Africa
You ain't gotta be
and
raised
a
that way.
Muslim culture or Middle Eastern cultures where they do that, then yes, I do most certainly agree that you can do that. But I'm
you
saying,
period. You're trying to say
no,
that
you can't do it. Period.
No, a human-
Because again, you have to go back.
No.
Do you see God in yourself and God in the other person?
Absolutely.
Then you're not gonna be running around here with 3 or 4 people.
No, that's
unless
your,
all of y'all on the same page.
That's your morality. That's your morality. Morality is taught.
You have no morality.
Your morality is taught.
You have no.
I'm going to do. So I see God in everyone because we're all one. I believe God created everything. I believe God
Again,
created
here we
heaven and
go.
earth. What just
Because there's a lot of devils around here.
So hey, who's to say?
What do you mean? Who's to say?
Every day you murder something.
What you?
Do you eat animals? Do you? Because you're a
He was
murderer.
already dead.
No.
I didn't kill an animal.
Don't matter. You complicit in it.
No. That don't
you know
count.
what?
That's not murder.
Dante just hit up on something. I'm
That's
sorry.
called
Cardinal
secondhand
Leverage, you don't
reception.
want to. What's up, Kara? What we need y'all to do? Oh my God! Yeah, what's going on, Mr. McKissick? We need y'all to share.
Right. It's a lot of
We
y'all
need
on here
y'all to
right
share.
now.
Dante came on, immediately shared. Everybody hit that share button right now.
It's real
Show
quick,
us some
y'all.
love.
Right there.
Show us
Wow.
some love.
I mean,
Hit that
every
share
single
button.
one of y'all that are watching us right now,
Wow.
including you, Keith Calhoun. I know
trying to
you're
blow
not
this.
that bright,
We
but I
trying to blow
need
this
you
up.
to hit that button that says share,
Hit
saying
that share button.
all of y'all,
Let folks see this.
share. So that you can spread
know-
this. I know he's foul and his mouth is
Right.
not right, but it's okay.
What's going on,
They
Terrell?
grown, they adults. They
Thanks to High
can
School
work with
97,
it.
my dude.
You know what I'm
Singing
saying?
down there.
Thank you, Sheldon.
Hey, when y'all
Appreciate
hit
that.
that just shared.
Dante, I
Why?
love to share some weed if you
We're
got some.
trying to put this on another level. You know y'all don't see stuff like this on TV. You know.
We close, man.
Thank you, Kim. Let's share this. Show us
We
some
close.
love right now. Show us some love.
Patrick said, duality, black man.
You have to have positive to have negative. That's right.
And that's what
The
I
yin and
said
yang.
about love to
It's
hate.
the yin and the yang. Positive.
But listen, I agree with what y'all was saying in regards to, okay, can you love more than one person
I know,
in
but-
other cultures?
Kim, I know, but just you don't have to even say that you know him. Just say it's the same man and a crazy man to do a show together. That's
Kim.
all. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Shelly.
I love you,
Thank you for those
Kim.
who shit. We show that love.
And I agree with
Show
you,
that
Kim.
love.
You do need
Patrick,
to
call
explain
in.
them. I
404.
am a member, or excuse me, I am the leader of the Church of the Conspiracy.
3154.
You do have to explain something to them,
404.
Kim. You got to get them ready for me.
3154.
So
Hit
I
that
agree
shit.
with that. I'm not
that shit.
insulted by that at all.
Man, come on, dude.
Okay, I am insulted by
Call us.
your presence.
Call on, y'all.
But not Kim.
This is a real topic.
Kim is the shit.
Another thing we love. What's something else? Just love you. He said earlier this week he loves sex and money.
Yeah,
I
that's
said,
right.
really? Because his life hadn't been about sex and money. That's not an insult.
What do you mean it's not?
Because
how do you know?
Underneath all your, crass vulgarness, he really is a good person. He really is a caring.
Well, who said I wasn't? Well, other than you.
In all your life, I just said you give it.
I didn't say that. I said I love sex and money. I didn't say that.
You don't love either one. You love the feeling.
No, I love sex and money.
You love the feeling.
No, there you go trying to define love again.
I'm not defining anything.
It's an action. I love the action of making money, and I love the action of having sex.
That's the feeling.
That doesn't mean that it dominates and controls me.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. You insinuated.
No, I said that's the feeling. You love the feeling.
Well, that's part of it. That's the reason why I love it. That's part of it, though.
But it's all kind of sex.
Well,
you see,
listen, Kim, don't start talking about you and them animals again. What are you going to, what kind of sex is it other than, you talking about procreating? Well, I understand that, but no, I want you to explain that.
I just did.
And no, you didn't. You made a comment. Go ahead. You said that love and money is a feeling.
Drake.
Explain it.
My man, what's happening? I just told you, man.
What'd you say?
It's not a bad thing. It's just, I'm saying you love that feeling. That's all.
Okay, well, you don't?
Saying. What, do I love it like that?
Yeah, but see, there you go saying like that.
I'm asking questions. No, okay, this is why I say like this. At one point in life, that meant something to me. At this point in life, that's cool, but for me, personally, I feel a different sense with the person I'm with now, where sex is important, but at the same time, it's that higher sense. It's a different.
I didn't say that.
Don't stop it. Did you just ask me? Did you just ask me?
You misconstruing what I said. All right, go ahead.
Okay, what I think,
misconstruing.
At a certain point, it gets to a higher level where things I would have done in the past, because I was selfish looking at me, I won't do now. The feeling come and go. Him in on the head. Feelings come and they go. But when you operate on a different level, you operate more on that agape level. Just stop it, man. Let me answer this for me. When you operate on a different level with it, things you do are going to change. And it actually even elevates the sexual part of it. It's actually better. You get to a certain point.
Okay, I agree with that.
Would I rather go to the same place with 1,000 people or go 1,000 different places with one person?
I agree with that.
So that's how I feel.
I just made a blanket statement, but you can still tie all of that in there. Yeah, I do love sex and money.
Money don't mean nothing.
But that doesn't mean that I'm saying I don't, I love sex and money, blanket statement. To hell with feelings, to hell with people.
Hold on real quick. For show family, everybody type one thing in that they think they love the most. Everybody who's watching right now.
See, a lot of these people.
Everybody's watching right now.
Because a lot of y'all love sex and money too.
One thing.
Your damn actions say something different than what your mouth say.
I'm gonna come with that. How do you get to that other level you keep referencing in terms of agape love? For me,
he don't know.
For me, for real, prayer, meditation, and life lessons. Going through some craziness. Dante say strip clubs for me, just the up and downs of dealing with folks. And at the end of the day, for me, feeling empty. Like, yeah, I can say I've been with so-and-so.
I never got into strip clubs.
Empty.
I never.
Shelly said,
I don't mind strippers.
Becoming a parent, Kim, it changed my view. It made me look at the mother of my child 1,000% different I looked at anyone else. Getting married and then subsequently getting divorced and going through that. Calming down.
Steph, I love sleep.
Meditation was for me heavy.
I don't get none of it.
So I love sleep. Pat loves peace. Kim loves me. Shay loves my child.
I think Patrick was saying peace like he finna go. You ain't going nowhere, Pat. Stay your ass here. We ain't got but another hour and a half.
From the beginning.
Hey, are y'all sharing this video?
One thing you love, hit share.
I love to see y'all hit the share button.
Share too, for real. Share. Lily, share this. Share this with the
Zinga say she love family. Dante say he love family.
Love family.
Dante, you love a lot of stuff. Family, strip clubs. Dante is universal.
So that's just kind of just going through life. That's all for me. You know what I'm saying? And you just, I don't know. A lot of material stuff, just kind of the love for it, just kind of, with the desire for it, kind of just went.
Good looking out, Antoine.
Good looking out, Antoine. Kirsten, share this.
It say 3 others. It won't tell us who.
You got a ton of
thanks
folks
for sharing.
To follow you. Hit that share. Get this out there for Show Radio.
Yo, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody in Detroit, we're working on some stuff now, that we may actually be coming on the air there, but we'll see. You know, but
we're working on something, man.
Hey, we need y'all to get this out here,
so that's why we need y'all to share.
And
we're this close to getting to what we love.
I'm not saying.
Since we're talking about love.
What's some more stuff, man? It seems like everybody here is really kind of loving those intangibles. So I also love EMU. My heart is broken right now. Yeah, it's some crazy.
Yeah, it's some crazy shit. But you know, hey, 25 years ago, Shelly, was the same damn shit going on.
Continues. I got the city.
He's fighting the same damn crazy ass people.
Highest form of love is.
Do y'all love Trump?
Highest form. Hey, real. There's a whole lot of love we need as far as vibration. Because one thing I'm gonna say, I ain't gonna get on here and knock Trump. You know, we've been through that a million times. But check this out.
You love Trump. We know that.
Does it make a difference that we focus so much energy and attention on him? I mean, would it be better if we just focus on the things, you know, Aaron, see if you can get us on 9, 10 a.m. You connected there. But wouldn't we be better off kind of focusing on things we need to do rather than giving him all that attention and energy? Because personally, I just ignore it. You know what I'm saying? So I love the 15th and the 30th payday. I heard that. I love every Friday. On that one.
Me too, because it's my off day. You know what? The best thing that we can do is hope that Trump continues to go about fucking up this country.
We'll see. Don't know yet.
That is the best thing that we can hope for.
Well,
because people seem to rally around adversity. We are very.
I agree.
We're not proactive. We're very reactive.
See,
and if we have to.
When you say that,
that's the truth.
That's how you feel about yourself.
No. I'm telling you.
Consider what
then how
happened
come
on
most
Saturday.
of us do not?
No, but
we're not pro. What the marches?
I think Saturday was incredible, and I think the only reason last Saturday happened was because of Trump. So if it took Trump to be the
that's
catalyst,
what I just said.
But if it took him to be the catalyst,
that's what I just said.
For another movement, that's beautiful.
And they were reacting to what Trump. But that's what I was just saying,
some of that is reactive, but some of it's proactive.
Oh, they weren't doing it before. They weren't doing it when Obama was in there, and it was the same shit going on.
Because a lot of folks felt like they were in control then.
Okay, they were obviously mistaken.
Out of it, right? So that's good because
but that's my point. The more Trump does his bullshit.
Aaron's about to call. Aaron, I want you to weigh in because the family needs to know what you had to say. The number
404.
is 404. Well, somebody type this in.
429
429 3154.
3154.
404 429 3154.
Call and be heard.
Because it's actually we
if you love yourself,
we shouldn't be leading this discussion because Freestyle 4 Friday is all about you all's topic. I just said love.
I think we done found what they want to talk about.
You know, love can be anything.
They want to talk about love.
Want to talk about love. Want to talk about
and
sex,
loving to hate.
Politics. It don't matter. Thank you, Kim.
Yeah, except it's 404, Kim, not 494.
I know, 404.
But she did say she was voice texting.
429-3154. You know?
But I don't know how you get 9 out of 0, Kim.
So, I mean, I don't know.
That.
I just think we focus too much on what he tweets, what he does, what he says.
Well, but it's a lot of his. Hey, Kim, it's 429. There we go. We got it. 404-429-3154.
Hey, the women showed up and
Thank you, Sheldon.
Out.
Sheldon.
Women showed up.
You know, some of y'all who's typing the number, y'all can call too now.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
There's another one from Detroit.
For sure radio. What's going on?
Strike up pose, whoever you are.
What up, dog?
Oh, this Aaron.
What up, dog?
What up?
A-H. What up, Holloway?
Oh, my. What's happening? Big Lee, what's happening?
What's going on, bro? Go weigh in, man.
This is my thing. People need to stop focusing on Trump and stop focusing on what you can do.
Amen.
We've been under this system for 300 years of white men running control.
That's right.
Ain't no different. It ain't changed. People tripping out like Trump is something new. Trump is something that's always been there.
Yeah,
Amen.
I don't like none of them. I'm on record.
Amen.
I don't like no politician, not a one.
You got no argument.
Right. A politician is not going to save you, nor is he going to drive you off the cliff.
Nope.
Control your own destiny.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think the fear of what Trump might do might scare people into loving each other a little bit more and go out and do something. Because if you take a look at, Shelley brought up EMU for a second. Those who don't know, it's a lot of rallying and stuff going on. It's going on a lot of campuses all over. A lot of black fighting, racism and stuff like that. People are reacting to what they feel is crushing them or stepping on them or whatever. And it's that kind of thing that even though it's reactionary, something positive can come out of it. Bottom line is, once you get what you want, what you going to do then? You going to continue to love or you going to go away?
Right. Now, the oppression is always been there, but the activity or the feeling of this fear, especially from white folks, coming out greater than we've seen in the last 10 or 15 years.
Yeah, because they're surprised. They're surprised that this happened. None of us surprised. I think we just got lulled to sleep by Cosby Show 2.0. You know, what I call the former president, Cosby Show 2.0. We watched love, but, you know.
It didn't sound like no love.
No, that's love. It's love for me.
That was a shot.
He was a hell of a role model, but a whole lot didn't get done. There's a whole lot of hatred and anger.
That's because he was a politician.
Here. Because you're right, he can't come from politicians. I'm not blaming him.
Politicians suck.
I'm just saying that now that he's gone, it's that woke up a whole lot of people who thought stuff was just kind of gonna just roll smooth. Now they realize they're on their own.
I don't like none of them. Thanks a lot, Aaron.
Good call, Aaron.
He hung up on you, man.
Yeah, I'm nowhere near the phone. We should give him undue attention. We need to quit focusing on what he's doing and think about what can we do.
Aaron Holloway in the house.
That's that love. Hey, you know what? But not to be the dead horse, but only about 4 or 5 of y'all shared. You know what I'm saying? Show us some love.
Show us some love. We keep talking about love.
Tag some people.
Even if you love to hate
tag the wild folks
him.
Who you know
I know he's hard to deal with, but that's okay.
Okay.
Share.
Tag the folks who get a kick out of saying
maybe your people can help to love him and he'll change.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe.
I got nothing but love for
you. Need to change your deodorant or something.
Please, man. I mean, really.
I got my new glasses, y'all. You know, the last couple of weeks I couldn't look at y'all straight. Now look at me.
My son is at Xavier University, and they were using blackface and hanging skeletons with the dashikis. His ass has been getting passed down from generation to generation long before Trump. He's just the newest form. I got you. Kim, we're on our own, but the sad fact is we're still not supporting our own. A lot of us do.
Thanks a lot, Chef.
Thank you.
And the rest of y'all that just shared.
If you all like this time.
Dante said, I love big butts.
Okay. It makes a lot.
Me too, Dante.
Shall we glad weigh in?
Me too.
805. If y'all want 805 to be the time, if it's better for you, type it in.
It seems like this 805 is a little bit better.
It's better.
We may have to rock 805. 735 seemed to bother some of y'all. We got some other folks
but we got a lot of people who regularly weigh in that's not here today. So maybe 735 works. Y'all just let us know. We'll know. We'll go whatever works.
Love you too, Shelly.
Love you, Shelly. What y'all think? Talk to us. Aaron made some solid points.
Hey, we can get a couple more,
y'all.
world
and back, I'm not quite sure, but just that love. You know, today I experienced love and heartbreak. My son in the playoff game, right? Played his heart out. They played the team they just beat on Saturday, lost. You see the little boys heartbreaking, they crying, but that's the way the ball bounces. Kind of teaches you.
So let me ask you on that kind of love. Would you say that the other team, because you hear this all the time, boy, they wanted it more. Did the other team love the game more, or did your team not love the game enough?
They most definitely.
What's your synopsis?
They most definitely wanted it more because they brought in a couple people who we didn't see at the game on Saturday. You know,
well, so they might love cheating.
Extra players.
They might love cheating.
Maybe they did.
They know if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
But you know, man, that's still a lesson. You know, a lot of times you learn more. At least for me, you learn more from adversity than you do from success. You had too much success too early, it might mess you up later. So a lot of times, you know, going through things. At the end of the day, should help make you a better, stronger person.
You know what I want you to love? I want you to love Grecian formula.
Why?
Because you sitting up here looking like half-assed black Santa Claus with these little white strings hanging out of here.
That's wisdom, bro.
Get your fingers out your nose. Go on and get you some Grecian formula. You know, that's not wisdom. That's the stupidity. This is wisdom. I look like I'm 25. Just look at me. Again, look at that goat. Look at me. God damn it. I look younger than I did 20 years ago. Why? Because I just told y'all a minute ago, I love me. And isn't that where it starts? You got to love yourself. Love thyself.
It may be time.
Yourself. Don't you love yourself? Do you love yourself?
I love God.
And I forgot your God.
Lord.
Is that what, there he goes.
I love God.
There he goes. Now, next week's show, we'll talk about him, the sacrilege. That'll be the topic for next week.
I wouldn't be sacrilege because I'm not religious.
Well,
How you call that?
You just said you were God.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I said I love God.
I said, are you God? And you said, well.
As in the creator of heaven and
now,
earth?
I know I am of God because I'm a cardinal.
Well, that's a whole different thing.
And I ain't talking about the bird. Them animals you be chasing in the woods.
Really? The animals are chasing in the woods?
That's right.
You get enough sleep.
No, not really.
That's quite obvious.
Not really.
What are you talking about?
Not me.
I tell you, I know you do, man. That's a beautiful thing. You love Jesus, man.
I might sleep through that alarm clock tomorrow morning.
You don't do that.
Yeah, fuck that. Anyway, I love me. And that's the point I was trying to make.
We
and I
y'all.
hope that all of y'all
next
love
Friday,
yourself.
We will see you.
But even more than loving yourself,
share it,
y'all
spread it,
should love me.
Love it.
You need to love your cardinal.
What you want to sign off with?
That's exactly what I'm telling these people.
One thing I will say, y'all, I worked on it. Notice he didn't yell as much this show.
More.
I've been working.
Than you love yourself.
You notice he didn't yell as much.
If you love me, more than you love yourself, then you will say, strike a pose, bitch!
Really? Okay.